Love bombing is a manipulation tactic commonly used by narcissists to gain control over their targets. It is the practice of overwhelming someone with excessive attention, admiration, and affection. It often occurs at the beginning of a relationship and is characterized by intense displays of love and devotion, constant compliments, flattery, frequent communication, lavish gifts, and other romantic gestures. It will feel like the relationship is progressing extremely fast. This is a major red flag, but can be one that is hard to resist, as love bombing gives the victim a major high, filled with declarations of love and future plans. But it is all fake, just another manipulation tactic to suck their victims into being connected to the narcissist, so the narcissist can possess them to use as supply. By showering their targets with affection, narcissists create a sense of dependency. The target begins to rely on the narcissist for their emotional validation and happiness. This gives the narcissist a sense of power and control. The excessive affection serves to distract and confuse the victim, making them less likely to notice red flags or manipulative behaviors, masking the narcissist's true intentions. Narcissists crave attention and admiration, which they refer to as narcissistic supply. Love bombing ensures a steady stream of supply by making the target feel special or valued. The tactic of love bombing is typically the first phase in the cycle of narcissistic abuse, which often follows a predictable pattern that includes idealization, which is the love bombing phase, followed by the devaluation phase, and then the discard. During the idealization, the narcissist puts the target on a pedestal, making them feel adored and cherished. Then, once the victim is hooked, the narcissist begins to devalue them by withdrawing their affection, criticizing, and belittling the target, causing confusion and insecurity. In the discard phase, the narcissist may abruptly end the relationship once they no longer find the target useful, or when the target starts to see through the manipulation. Once the victim is discarded, they are often put on a shelf by the narcissist to use later as supply when their sources run dry elsewhere. This is often why they try to remain friends after a breakup, so the door is always open for them to come back in the future, to hoover the victim with more love bombing and repeat the cycle all over again. Victims of love bombing often experience an emotional roller coaster. The extreme highs of the love bombing phase followed by the lows of the devaluation phase. This creates confusion and self-doubt. Victims may struggle to understand why the intense affection suddenly disappeared and blame themselves for the change, often going out of their way or changing who they are to fix the relationship, not knowing that they were never the problem in the first place. The initial affection makes it difficult for them to leave the relationship, even when it becomes toxic. The extreme emotional highs and lows create an attachment, an energetic dependency, which can be seen as trauma bonding. Taking things slow in a relationship will help protect yourself from love bombing and potential narcissistic abuse. We should be cautious of any connections that move too quickly, even in a friendship or work environment. Love bombing does not only happen in romantic relationships. A toxic work colleague could flatter you into a connection simply to manipulate you into being their scapegoat and take credit for your work. A narcissistic family member could shower you with compliments and promises to suck you in and gain your trust, so they can use you as supply. They may do this because they want to get close to your money or your other relationships. Or they may simply want to get close enough to ruin your opportunities and the successes you have created because they are envious of you. It is truly sad that we have to be aware of others' kindness. But trusting the wrong person's kindness can have devastating consequences. Also, giving kindness to a toxic person can open the door for manipulation and abuse into your life. Narcissists see kindness as a weakness and will exploit it in whichever way they can to benefit from it. Ensure you have personal boundaries and stick to them. This will help stop their love bombing tactic, leading you down into something darker and deeper that will be more difficult to escape from later. Don't rely solely on one person for your emotional needs. You can seek external validation and love from friends and loving family members. Having and maintaining other relationships will help protect you from the narcissist's love bombing working to its full effect. It will help you see the red flags and want to leave before the full cycle of narcissistic abuse can complete. Learning about narcissistic behaviors or their manipulation tactics and recognizing the signs of love bombing can help you protect yourself from falling into a cycle of narcissistic abuse. Stay vigilant, maintain healthy boundaries, and seek support from friends, family, or professionals if you suspect you're being manipulated. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you in any way, please consider supporting us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Be sure to share this content if you think it can help others. Thank you. We believe that knowledge truly is power when it comes to dealing with toxic people.